Yeah. What's this? Yeah. That's a pretty good size catamaran.
Daddy, look, that boys, see that exhibit's supposed to be a big boat, but this White House is bigger than it, huh? Right. And Daddy, here is the line. Look, Mom. Yeah. Yeah, and here is bigger than the people. See me? Here, see, look at that big. See, we're bigger than the people.
Look at Daddy. Wave at Dad.
Ryan.
We're at Hilton Head. I'm going to get it.
Very good. Okay, Jack.
Ta-da! Wow, I need my bucket. Meme, I need my bucket. Hey, my bucket. Come on, give it to
Bucket
me.
cap.
Hey, Jeff. Shoot one behind your quarter. We've asked one.
Of the water out
Come
now.
on.
Put on the shuttle. Ryan!
You didn't have it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's under somewhere.
Let's see if we can get this one.
Except you don't want to fuck this.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Hey, match up that.
Hey.
Come on. Where'd it go? You're right. Where do I?
No. No.
Right. Good, Dad. Good, good, good.
Okay. Here, bud. You don't get it. They're racing.
Good, Dad.
David, just drop it right in there.
Huh?
Just drop it.
What's this?
Just drop it like that guy was doing.
Who?
Like the guy that was doing it the other night. Just drop it.
What's that?
You don't have to toss it. Just drop them in.
Turn it in.
Yeah, he wasn't tossing them real far. He was just dropping them in.
What's what we're going to spring it? Where is it? Over here. All right, over here. Water?
Hey Ryan, swim across with your
Okay.
with your rhythmic breathing.
I can't.
Why? Kick right. What do you mean you can't?
Right, where is it?
I am going to jump in. Okay, Mom. I will jump in, okay, Dad? Or you won't get it? I don't want
What?
Let's look into the demons right here. Go something right here.
Swim across now. Hey, do your arms right.
Very good.
Wow.
Good
This
job.
would be a long time.
We've had that.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Pat. Patrick, swim across for me.
Mom, any type of coin? Some coin.
Swim across for me.
Any type, I don't care. Penny.
You swim across?
Penny, nickel, dime. I don't care.
You swim
what.
across?
I just want.
Where's your dad?
I know.
You gonna say?
Did I bring my purse?
I don't know. You must think you're going shopping.
That purse will travel.
Mommy, Mom, look at this.
I know how to do it. I can do it, but I don't
Mommy, look at this.
Huh?
Mommy,
know
look
if I
at
know how to
this.
do it, but I don't know how to do it.
That's okay.
Mommy, look at this. It's folding. See?
The floating cap.
I'm gonna take it off.
There it is.
Good.
If I put it here, it will stay up. If I put it over.
Hey, Ryan. He leaves that up to Ryan now. Hi, Ryan.
Go watch this one.
Ah.
You got the quarter. Good job.
We are going into the king of the ocean, and Mom is going to take a picture of us.
Yeah.
Did we take a camera when we were at Topaz? We take a picture of the lighthouse.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the lighthouse.
Hey, Daddy, let me see in here.
Wait, Pat.
Did you get all on here?
Yeah. Denise, smile. Ryan, smile. Pat, smile.
We're at Hilton Head Island today, and we are just about to leave. Yeah, we're at Shoulder Cove. And this is the harbor that we're at. Yeah, and then we are going to leave right now. Then it's going to be nighttime and morning, so we can go.
Hey guys, let's go.
Okay, let me see in here. We stayed at the Fairfield Inn this year. Our reservations are over. Dad said that we would have stopped at Charleston.
Come on back, Pat. Let's go.
Ryan flies along. Hey, Ryan.
Pat, you listen to your mom.
Back here. Oh, where'd he go? David, where did he go?
He's right up there. Ryan, now. Go listen to your mom, Ryan, okay? Hey, Pat.
He's trying to keep up with you. He's trying to keep up with you.
Should have taken a still shot. Brian and Patrick and their bikes. Okay?
You ready out of the camera?
Yeah, the other camera. Like,
That's how I film. I have more rolls. I have another roll. All right.
gee, thanks, Pat.
It's in your trunk. Oh yeah, my helmet is in the trunk. Oh, where at? Oh, way up there. That her mom has to get it. Mommy, why? What is he? What is he like? No, what is he like?
Gee, thanks, mate. Gee, just refresh your teeth.
Hey, now I got what? Now I at least found my helmet. We did. Look at me. Look at me with the camp recorder. Oh no, not this way. You go the other way. Just like this.
Watch the grill.
I hope this isn't hot because the grill's hot.
On this side.
Yeah, go to the truck side.
Okay, now record. Now record me. Hard. Record me. Oh my god.
Yeah, you are.
Whee. Record me. Whee.
Okay. Oh. Over here, guys. Comes the car, guys. Over here.
You got to tie my shoe.
So when anyone go any faster than me?
Tie my shoe.
Good, Ryan. You don't have to
Tie
tie
my
your shoe.
Well, I can't do it on a bike.
Well, why don't you come over here and park your bike and tie your shoe like everybody else? Ryan, not in the middle of the road. Ryan, Ryan, over here.
Bye bye. I'm going
Dave, your zipper's not.
It's a reflection of the mirror, Dawn.
You brought 2 kinds of coffee, Karen.
Oh, the other one's mine.
We can take the other one home too, aren't you? I can use that one.
Ken, where's David?
Oh, he's coming. Get over here. Hi.
This is a fish don't need bacon and eggs. It would cost about $150 to eat bacon. Everyone ate bacon and eggs. It's not worth that
I
much
could
money.
have brought an egg. I didn't think of it.
Hi, Betsy.
Karen, they didn't come to cook.
Mommy.
What?
No.
What?
Gemma.
David, where's Ryan? Did he?
Hello.
Hello. Go ahead, do it again. Do it again, Pat. Go. Forget. I'll take a picture of these guys then. Do it again, Pat. Okay, Ryan, your turn. Here, Ryan.
Daddy, let me see in here. Daddy, let me see in
Wait,
here.
Pat, I'm doing this.
Daddy, let me see in here.
Wait, Pat, I'm taking a picture of Ryan.
Make meal after this thing is done in the car.
Daddy, I I'm seeing it. Wow. Look how high I can jump.
Very good, Rebecca.
Look how far I can jump.
Ryan, do a roll.
Okay.
Time is it, David?
And
As long as you act like that, I'm not going to do it. No, you. Good, Ryan.
Okay, well let's go inside.
Who's the fastest runner? Me. You guys don't have to run. There's plenty of chocolate for everyone. Remember the Hilton Head. Don't just do it.
Daddy, my shoe.
Okay, I'll be right over, Pat. Hold the door and I'll be over. Good, Ryan. Good.
Don't run, okay? Everybody will get chocolate. Go ahead.
Go, Pat. Go, Ryan. Go.
Vincent, over here, over here, over here. Vincent.
Go quick, Pat. Go.
Come on, Ouch. There's one.
I got 3.
Guys, look. Go ahead, look. Don't walk together. Walk separately so you find more. Come over here, guys. Walk. Ryan, go. Gotta be fast, Ryan. Run. Run, you cover more ground running.
I have a bag in my pocket. Is that yours? It's empty.
Right here, Pat.
Where is it all? Oh, Daddy has it.
Oh, cool. That's sturdy. Wait, let
Get Ryan, play.
Whoa.
Are you playing? Do you ever go bowling? I'm gonna throw the other one.
Good, Pat. Throw. Throw, Pat.
Can I go? Again?
Yeah.
Dad, I like that.
Oh, that third game's over, Pat.
I'm throwing as hard as I can. Oh, I can give it. You go. I'll go get. I'm gonna go play shot.
I'm a paper towel. I mean a paper net.
Wait till Uncle Dawn goes, Ryan.
Where's my mom? Inside. In the room. Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay, Ryan.
Okay, I'm a winner again.
There.
Oh, too bad.
Good,
Went
Pat.
off.
Get back one, Pat.
Okay. No, you can't put it again.
Okay, Pat.
And I'm the big.
I got this Exxon Service Center. See? And I'm opening it out right now. Yeah. That is cold. I got the gasoline. And it's cold. And it's called an Exxon.
Cool.
This is really neat. Thank you, Meme. Thank you, Meme.
These are your pretzels, and I have more chips in there as in it for this and vinegar. Only way you're on Another one for Dad to put together.
Oh, Denise, there's a, I don't know, there's a thing that's for like how much time you're in the film.
I got trucks with it.
The display, so the display tells you how much time is in the film.
Yeah.
That's where I'm filming?
Track?
Oh, you got a truck with it?
I know.
Wow! I think you got a truck with it. You got a truck. There's something on there. Truck terminal. It says Mayflower. It says when we choose something free, but it says purchase separate.
So Ryan, what is that?
This is, I got a car too.
What is that?
It is
A
an Exxon.
service center.
Exxon? No. Exxon.
Oh, excellent service center.
It's only an Exxon now.
Hmm. I like our,
Thing for cars
Yeah.
to turn around.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, this is for this.
This looks
Yeah.
yeah. You're gonna get the
Where's that one?
This is it. Wowee.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that. What's that, Pat? What's that thing, Pat? You know who that is? Yes, you do.
Whoa, look at this.
Got on and put that together too. Where's Dad like to go?
Keith's dad's busy.
All the pieces Dad put together. Ask Dad to put that together. Like it's a beach. Is that it? That thing's for the computer, Ryan. Huh? Well, he's not. That's what I was saying, but then he told her, you know? Yeah, that wasn't good either. Yeah, that's right, didn't help. Didn't help, Pat.
Mom, we turned the light off.
Well, we have to put candles on there yet, I think. Dad has to do
Hi, Rita.
candles. There's Pat.
Me.
You sure it's light enough? Here, David, let me get you. Come on, David, I look really bad today. It says record, then I leave go. Where's go?
Yeah, well, if you see the arrows going across it,
Yeah.
well, there's arrows go, it's fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, David.
Hey, Ryan.
Guess that's where Jimmy will be at.
Happy birthday to you. You belong in a zoo. Oh.
How old are you, Ryan?
Go hit it.
And you too.
Go hit it.
Can you turn the main light on, somebody?
You hit, get a bet.
Hey, Ryan, how old are you?
Don't hit.
I am 8 years old.
8 or 80?
That is
80.
0.
You 80?
I am 80.
You're a handful. Ryan, you're almost 2 handfuls.
Yes.
2 more years, you're
That's
2
right.
handfuls. You're running out of fingers. How many more fingers left to count? It goes 10. Round to 11, 12.
You have to count your toes
Huh?
then.
Let's see, it'd be 16 and 18 and 21. Zachary, if you do that again, you go into your room.
I'm 21.
Just in your bed.
What's ATTENTION?
Yes. Hey, Pat,
When I'm 21, I can go drink wine. and
You're
go
on
to bars.
camera, Pat.
Yeah, but you probably won't.
I'm going to go to bars.
Hey, Pat.
I am going to go to bars when I grow up.
Ryan, you're not going to get at bars when you grow up. Would you knock it off?
No, you're not.
After I'm 18. I have my own choices.
You might.
And if I want to go to the bars when I
I.
grow up, I can go to the bars when I grow up.
Yeah, but you
So
won't-
there.
You won't wanna go to bars, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan,
No.
let's open this up. Come here. Hey,
Do
Ryan.
I
let's
go to a
open this up.
bar?
Hey, Ryan, you want to open this up? Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
You're gonna go with your dad.
Hey, Ryan.
No,
Hey, Ryan.
maybe.
Hey, Ryan.
What?
Come here.
Will you go with me?
Hey, Ryan, can I open this up?
Hey, Ryan, will you go with me?
Let's check this out. We should do.
I have to be down. I have to get like all this other stuff, you know. No, the seating.
This is where there's big on it.
Yeah.
Well, we have to, have a box.
We have to do the computer. New disk.
So I have no idea what is in this package. Ooh, there's not. Wow, look at all this. Oops, where's this?
Let me see these toys here. Here, I'm gonna get your toys.
There's this one.
Here.
Oh my God, Ryan, look at this. Let's poke
Wow,
you
look
down.
at this toys.
You say, look at this. Don't squeeze it, your disc. Look at this. Look at that. Huh? That says 500 miles.
Wow.
There's 500 miles. Look at that. 500 sitting there.
I'm gonna take a picture of the cake, okay?
Right, look, it's 500 miles, look, look. 500,
You must get the cake.
1,000, 1,500. So 2,000 miles, California.
As I trip on the floor and go, boom.
Smash. Cake comes
Right,
closer and closer to the camera.
Gee.
That is pretty.
Yeah.
So much nicer than shot and saves down
Here's
here.
the soft. Yeah, yeah, soft.
Oh, different colored roses, jeez.
Yeah. That's nice, huh?
I don't know how to do it, I'll tell you.
Wait, you see how close you are.
Oh, God.
I'll back it up here.
Hey, Ryan, look at this book you gotta read.
Hey, Ryan.
Right.
Cake.
I really like the cake. I really like celebrating my birthday. Hooray! You always get these things in the mail.
Hey, Ryan, look at this, Nevada. Ryan, look at this. Look at that. That's right. Virginia. Entered October 31st, 1864. The 36th state. Here, look at this. One of them, all for our country. Nickname. Sagebrush State. Silver State.
Fire.
State bird. Wild bluebird. State fish.
Star.
Lake. Cutthroat trout. State hog. State fry. State
And of
salt.
course, if you want
No
to
means for that.
have a nice hot drink, you take
State trees. Single leaf.
this,
Indian.
you hang it in over your fire.
No pine.
You heat up your drink, and
Great
you go
Basin
like
National
this.
Park. First Auto Collection. Hoover Dam. Lake Tahoe. Lake Mead. Las Vegas.
Very good.
Indian Canyons. National Monument.
Sounds like, I better not say it. I might say it.
We'll have to edit it out.
Shall I be?
Look at this.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know who you mean. You mean the
Hey, Ryan.
photographer and the...
Yes. Don't want to get in trouble though. I see where your telephone's at over there.
Huh? Yeah.
Everybody can see you.
Have a- You know how they do that on that show?
Okay, Ryan, let's go. Let's make a,
Everybody's not far. How big
I
is
know.
this?
Well, that's how I'm always amazed when I see this on the camera. It's like, wow. It doesn't really look like that in real life.
You reckon Donna do mine and see how mine
Should I
looks?
do that?
It impresses me.
Right. Right.
Pretty, all the colors on it.
And I got
It's a pretty
ginger ale
cake.
in this cup.
Okay,
I see, right.
Okay, David, I already lit
it. I already
took a Alright.
picture of the cake. Okay, turn the light off there, Bonnie. You're right next to it. Ready?
Okay.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday
David,
to
come on this side.
you. Happy birthday, dear Ryan. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, blow them up. Make a
Make a
wish.
wish and blow them up. Wash it up with your mouth.
Oh, sounds like that's gonna be a really good,
Big wish.
really good one.
Wish for $1 million for Aunt Bunny while you're at it.
Me too.
Well,
Well, that would be nice.
Ready?
Ryan,
Ready? We're gonna
the
wax
cake's starting to burn.
Can't be that long. Come on.
The cake's starting to melt. Oh no, Ryan.
We have to get up close. You have to get over it. honey.
Yay!
All right, Ryan.
Good that time. Yay!
Yes, Meme's birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, Meme's is tomorrow.
Wow.
Don't ask, don't ask.
Mommy,
Got to buy a torch.
Mommy, I want a birthday.
36.
Statue of Liberty torch.
It'll be 36.
No, my birthday, Ron.
No,
I'm
not
gonna have
tonight.
the thing. He said, I have a birthday. I get mine first. Hey, this is my secret.
Patrick, you come over here. Patrick, come over
I
here.
get mine first.
Patrick. David?
I get
Yeah.
mine cake first.
Pat, Patrick, this your mom.
I just was quiet. Justin's 21.
This your mom.
That's right.
Justin's 21.
I tell him that he'll be down to find the 40 with his brother.
That's right. Justin's 21.
When's Jimmy's birthday?
21st of June.
Okay. So you just turned 18. Pat, what are you doing?
I want you to reflect in the mirror.
Okay, turn toward me, Pat. I see a handsome kid.
He's all dressed up after he took a shower.
Oh, look at that.
He likes to get dressed up.
Oh, look at Pat.
Tell Dad what day it is. Tell him what day it is.
What day is it, Pat? You forget.
You're right, Pat, say it.
Wednesday.
Monday.
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 Tomorrow's Tuesday, and then what's the big day on Wednesday? What's gonna happen Wednesday?
It's going to be
Go.
Yep.
school day.
I showed him today where he gets off the bus. When it comes down, we drove down the road just like the bus would go, huh?
We were on a school bus.
And then tomorrow, I gotta take him up to show him how the bus is gonna go in the morning.
How? How? How?
He goes up to Maymont School, and Ryan will get off, and some kids will get off. Michael across the road will get off. Patrick stays on, because he goes on up to North Washington.
That's right, he goes to kindergarten. Oh, he doesn't have to get off at all. That's great, Pat, you know that.
Should be.
Your kids get off Maymont and you stay on, you go right to kindergarten, you're there. You get a long bus ride, Pat.
Hello.
Hello. I see, Pat.
It's a nice haircut. I guess I'll
I
just
see,
come after a
Pat.
shower. Honey, you don't need your water on this, because you know why? Your hair's wet. Your hair's wet.
That's a real can, Pat.
That blue cannon looks like mine. Heart on that hole, huh?
That's right, Pat.
It's on there.
Steps.
Civil War. The important thing to note here is that the Confederate line was longer than the Union line. It overlapped the ends of the Union position. The right flank of the Union line at Barlow Knoll, in particular, was in danger. Finally, the right end of the Union line crumbled. Then, the remainder of the Union forces on left and center were dislodged and compelled to fall back along this line. The Confederates continued to press the Union men and drove them through the streets of the town of Gettysburg. The Union line continued to fall back until it reached the point where the reserve troops were waiting. And then, with their assistance and the cover of the ridge, the retreat was halted and the line reorganized. The Confederates pursued, but did not again attack on the evening of the 1st of July. in this manner. And as the campfires began to appear behind the lines the night of July 1st, the two armies occupied these positions. To sum up the first day, the Union forces were driven back through the town of Gettysburg, a distance of nearly 2 miles, and the retreat ended here, where we are located, on what is called Cemetery Hill. In the meantime, the Confederate commander, General Lee, arrived on the field and made his headquarters here. General Meade, the Union chief, arrived and made his headquarters there. Meade's headquarters would not have been as consoling to the Confederates if they could have seen the great number of additional campfires springing up in the Union rear, indicating the arrival of many more Union forces. This buildup of Union power took shape throughout the morning of July 2nd. As the campfires winked out behind the lines, the newly arrived Union troops moved into position along the front. No fighting had occurred during the night of the 1st or the morning of the 2nd, and that is the appearance of the two lines as they approached the first fighting. Sickles reached that point. He received word that Confederates were moving from the west. This was Longstreet moving in. Sickles' line was spread out in this way. An angle was formed in the line at the famous Peach Orchard along present-day Business Route 15, the Emmitsburg Road, the road to Washington. The left of the line rested at a large ledge of rocks called the Devil's Den. Longstreet is ready. His men come forward in line of battle from Seminary Ridge. He opens by advancing his right toward Big Round Top, the large hill at the southern end of the battlefield. The smaller hill to the north, Little Round Top, had recently been cleared of trees. It became a key position at Gettysburg. If the Confederates had occupied this hill, the smaller one, they may well have won a victory at Gettysburg because, from the crest, their guns would have commanded all of the ground between our present location and Little Round Top. The man who is sometimes called the savior of Gettysburg, the Confederates struck in this fashion. The one brigade checked them until another arrived. Then the two brigades stopped the Confederate advance and compelled them to fall back into the valley. In the meantime, additional Confederate units were moving in. The Union forces in Devil's Den were driven back into the Valley of Death. The Union forces in front of these Confederates were driven back across the wheat field. 7 Union brigades plunged in and regained the wheat field. 4 of these brigades are the same 4 that were back here. They plunged into the front line as reinforcing units. These Confederates were supported by sharpshooters posted among the rocks in the Devil's Den area. The sharpshooters were picking off the Union men on Little Round Top, including some of the prominent Union officers on the southern end of the field. Now Longstreet sent the remainder of his column forward. His entire column was in motion. It had left Seminary Ridge and was pressing towards Cemetery Ridge. Union reserves were quickly pushed in there to plug the hole in the line. General Sickles, commanding the Union left, was at this point when his right leg was nearly torn off by a Confederate shell. The one-legged officer outlived all the other corps commanders who fought in the battle. Sickles died in 1914, 51 years after he lost his leg on this field. Longstreet's troops moved into the wheat field. fought their way through the wheat field into the Valley of Death, and launched another assault on Little Round Top. But again they were stopped when they bumped into that little hill, the farthest advance of that bloody run. In the meantime, the left of the attacking column, part of A.P. Hill's corps, had swept the Union line back to Cemetery Ridge. They were stopped because of that ridge, and because the Union reserves, many of them from the right of the line, were rushed forward. They went into line of battle along the ridge, bolstering the line, stopping Hill's advance and compelling them to turn back. The right wing withdrew first. Then Union troops struck the center to the edge of the wheat field, where they stopped the regiment. During the action we have just covered, brigades, but lost almost 70% of its men engaged. Most of the losses were suffered in about 15 minutes. The Confederates in that sector were in open fields. With the advance stopped, they couldn't stay out in the open, so they fell back, first along this line, and then back to the protection of Seminary Ridge. These Confederates on the right stayed in their advanced position. They were protected by trees and rocks. That ended the fighting on the southern end of the field during the second day. We move now to Culp's Hill, the right flank. Culp's Hill is 3/4 of a mile east of this visitor center. Spangler Spring is located at the base of that hill. Most of the Union troops on Culp's Hill had been withdrawn. They were among the troops that went out to help stop Longstreet, leaving just this one brigade to guard the hill. The evening of July 2nd, 3 Confederate brigades moved against one Union brigade fighting behind rock and log barricades. The Northern soldiers could not be dislodged, but the Confederates found light resistance on the south slope of the hill. They moved into the empty trenches of the withdrawn Union troops, and then the Confederates stopped. One could ask, why did they stop? They had moved against the... During the night, the Confederates were reinforced by 4 brigades. But the pause in the battle was fatal. It gave the Union officers time to return all of their troops and to add reinforcements. On the morning of July 3rd, the last day at Gettysburg, the Union position was too strong, and the Confederates had lost their chance. The battle at Culp's Hill was renewed about 4 in the morning on the 3rd day. They hammered each other for 7 hours in what some called the bloodiest fighting of the war. About 11 o'clock, the Confederate officers, realizing that it was a waste of life to continue the conflict, ordered their men to withdraw, and in breaking off the engagement, ended the threat to the Union right flank. That brings us to Longstreet's assault, popularly known as Pickett's Charge, considered by some the turning point in the 4-year American Civil War. The attack occurred in the afternoon of the last day at Gettysburg. The Confederates withdrew from Culp's Hill at 11 in the morning. From 11 until 1 in the afternoon, the field was quiet. Lee was preparing the stage for one of the great infantry charges of history. Meade, anticipating that another assault would be made, was preparing to repulse it. They were juggling positions. Finally, the 2 armies were in position along these lines. Lee maneuvered nearly 12,000 men into line of battle. Keep in mind that we are located here. the center of the Union line became known as the high water mark, meaning the high tide of the Confederacy, the high point of a Confederate military achievement. After Gettysburg, the tide of the Confederacy receded. The Union center was separated from the Confederate attacking column by almost a mile stretch of open fields. 12,000 men were going to cross those open fields. Longstreet was fearful. He doubted its chance of success. But Lee knew they were running low on supplies on unfriendly soil and must have the victory which had seemed so close in the last 2 days. He decided that the gain would be worth the risk. Some 150 cannons on Seminary Ridge opened fire upon the Union center. Many of the trees in the grove at the corner of this building were blasted to splinters. A few minutes later, over 100 Union guns here along Cemetery Ridge answered. For 2 hours the hills shook during the thunderous barrage. Then the Union officers, believing that the assault would soon follow, ordered their guns to stop firing in order to prepare for it. The Confederate officers, noting the break in Union fire, thought that the Union line was demoralized. A reluctant nod from Longstreet was the signal that sent 12,000 men, rank upon rank, with banners waving, marching across open fields. They didn't rush at first. They marched. The Union guns were silent, waiting. And then suddenly these 12,000 men discovered they were facing a roaring volcano. The Union guns had reopened. The Confederates continued marching until they reached this point. Then they halted, reorganized, and rushed in the face of cannon loaded with canister, like giant shotgun shells. Still they came. Finally, butternut brown uniform melded with the blue in a bloody hand-to-hand conflict. The lines became entangled. Thus did a divided nation drain its own lifeblood. Brothers fighting brothers, each for the cause he thought was right. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. And the greatest infantry charge in our history was history. Of the 12,000 men who started the charge, over half did not come back. In Pickett's division alone, all but 3 of the field officers were dead or wounded, including 3 generals. Entire regiments disappeared. Fewer than 1,000 of Pickett's soldiers answered the next morning's roll call. Note that the Confederate attack was split into 2 columns. The main column here. The smaller column, confused by the smoke, attacked slightly to the south. 2 Union regiments, consisting of troops from the state of Vermont, daringly advanced into the gap created in the Confederate lines. They wheeled to the right, facing north, and raked the flank of the larger Confederate column. Then the Vermonters did an about-face, fired south, and tore up the flank of the smaller column. These 2 small regiments effectively demoralized the flanks of Longstreet's 2 columns. The Confederates fell back to Seminary Ridge. The final maneuver at Gettysburg occurred 5 miles east of the main battlefield. Several brigades of Union cavalry under General David M. Gregg were patrolling those fields. One of these brigades was commanded by a 24-year-old brigadier general, George Armstrong Custer, who would later make a last stand against the Sioux Indians in Montana, the Battle of Little Bighorn. Lee ordered the famous Confederate cavalryman Jeb Stuart, who had come onto the field from the north, to swing around the Union right to a position behind the Union Army, to have his cavalry in position behind the Union lines when Pickett's troops broke through. There would then be infantry in the front, cavalry poised in the rear. Lee intended to use his cavalry to complete the Union route once Pickett broke through. But Stuart ran into trouble. When he reached this area, he was spotted. He came into line of battle to find the 2 Union brigades blocking his front. He set forth his first units as snipers and skirmishers. One of the Confederate brigades ran out of ammunition and was compelled to withdraw. The remainder of the Confederates advanced and were caught. The Union troops were firing on them from 3 different angles. Stuart, hampered in his movement, ordered the Confederates to withdraw. He left the field to the 2 Union brigades and retired. The last Confederate thrust at Gettysburg had been made. The high water mark had been reached. Though the war would bleed on for 2 more years, the Confederate cause, for which her sons had fought so bravely, was doomed. The following day, July 4th, the 2 armies sat, facing each other, nursing their wounds. During the evening of July 4th, in a pouring rain which must have reflected their mood, Lee, Longstreet, Ewell, Hill, Stuart, the entire Confederate Army started the withdrawal that ended the bloodiest event to ever take place on the American continent. 51,000 soldiers, Americans all, 30% of the armies involved were casualties in the 3 days of bitter fighting. We direct your attention to the shape of the Union line, the famous fishhook formation at Gettysburg. If you keep a picture of the fishhook in your mind, you can better understand the battlefield when you make your tour. We are located where the hook begins to bend. It bends through the National Cemetery, back over Culp's Hill, with the point of the hook near Spangler Spring. The shank, or long end of the hook, begins here at the Visitor Center and follows south along the crest of Cemetery Ridge, past the high water mark, Vermont Monument, Pennsylvania Monument, Minnesota Monument, Little Round Top, and ends at Big Round Top. Keep this in mind, and you can keep your directions in order as you tour the battlefield. November 18th, President Abraham Lincoln came to Gettysburg for the dedication of the Gettysburg National Cemetery. Now, with the armies far away in Virginia, the lights of the town and farmhouses burned throughout the countryside. The President spent the night at the David Wills residence. Here he completed the...
Hey, Pat. Hey, boys. Ryan, Pat. Mom.
Okay, boys, let's go. Huh?
I want to get near that. There's a cliff there. They could fall right off.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God. That rocking stick. Kitty.
What'd you do with it?
We are at Gettysburg. We're on top of the trail. We are. That's how I'm going to do. But that's we went here today because of the school started.
Come on, boys.
Ryan and Pat.
Let's down. Oh! There.
Push button.
Okay, it says REC. The arrows are still going.
Okay, that's
Okay, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish and blow out your candles. How many years, David?
43.
43.
34.
Yeah, you wish. Look at that glow. Look at it. Look at all the smoke. Yay! Hello, Mother. I hope it's still taping. Yay!
Smoke!
Wow, it was like a forest fire.
You want to have a fire? You have a fire in the fireplace?
No, I wouldn't have.
Small one.
No, we already had a small one.
Real small one.
We had a.
Daddy.
Real small one.
No, I want to eat cake.
We just had a forest
Well, you're
fire.
serving a cake. I'll get the cup.
David,
Yeah.
No, not tonight.
Why?
As I said so.
It's my birthday.
I know it's your birthday or birthday.
We gonna have a little fire?
No, they're going to bed real soon. No, they have to go to bed real soon. It's already 7:30. They're going to bed soon.
It's all right.
Uh-uh.
You can see a real small one.
David?
Hi. You have to find your name.
Okay.
Did you find him?
So what do you think? Pat.
Oh, yeah, we're down there.
Hi. How's my boy? See all the good food? Look at that. Huh? Huh?
I like that.
What's this?
I like that.
What's here, Jason? Jason.
You got your backpack today.
I know. I got in the
Yes,
back.
Pat.
Do you like that placemat what I gave you?
What's this, Pat?
Do you like that placemat what I gave you?
I sure do, Pat.
Hey, don't worry, he's scared you have that.
One time, the whole 7 sitting on left. Now they would. Oh, you want to You didn't want chips, okay. That's all right. I like how you like your ice.
That's fine, man. Read back after me.
Okay, read me the book.
Okay, Pat, read loudly now. Come on, read. Take your time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hurry up. Don't.
Back.
Speak good, Pat, you can do it.
I can't hear you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You have to
Start
your
over.
eyes.
I, T, oh, good. I, B, I, B, vocal. I, B, turkey. I, B, shrimp. I, B, avocado.
That's something different.
Go, go. Go.
They're trying to combine that damn little flashcard stuff. And I don't hate learning that way. But they have
Go, Indian, go. Go, turkey.
very good.
Go, Indian, go. Go. To, local Indians. Go to, log cabin Indian. Go to, ship Indian. Go Indian, go. Go. Go turkey, go.
Didn't they make them color them?
School. Go to the boys. Go to the girls. Cobble. Go boys, go. Go girls, go. Local can't see. Okay. Girl can't see. Turkey. Boy can see, and Indian. Tofu can see, cabin. Boy can see a ship. Girl can see a turkey.
Very good.
Very good,
Very
Pat.
good.
All right, very good.
Patrick's Thanksgiving story.
Now, you can read some of the words in this book, can't you, Ryan?
Oh, yeah, Ryan could probably read most of this. All right.
See,
But you're
Mom,
reading the whole thing.
You have to read the directions, but your mama has to help you.
Patrick wanted to bring that story and read it to you. He really wanted to do that. And Ryan wanted to bring over that paper he drew.
You do that in school.
That's right.
Very good. You're an artist. Didn't ever hear back, man.
Yep.
There's dinosaurs. What's he gonna tell me about me?
Are you
So,
done
okay,
yet?
when you left?
Small.
No, don't take a picture of him. Make one. My hair's wet. Come on, Dave.
Huh?
I don't know who I am. I'm
He's
just
gonna
a lady
blackmail you
dropped
with
in.
this.
Come on. I'm ill and all. It's better if I hold my dead head down this way. If I hold it this way, it doesn't work.
Did it feel better when you left? The cover?
Yeah, it's clean out. Oh, is that it?
make popcorn, huh?
That is?
Yeah. I think that might be it. Is that it? I guess it is. I never saw it. That's y'all.
It's a pretty neat one. That was pretty neat.
David.
George Myers finds the middle linebacking spot, who is
David.
Yeah.
Well, I guess sit down and work your way to watch this.
look at Don Nalen, the motivation for his football
David, would you make sure the television's set right there?
game, they're assured
Yeah.
Make sure the television's set right there.
and they're assured,
Yeah.
reasonably assured that they're going to go home. One thing he said yesterday that he talked about was just please get going.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Bring down! Here! Come over here!
Yeah.
Okay, both of you, go ahead.
The plane is Scrooge and Marty. Sponsored by Ryan Burns and Patrick Burns. Written down by
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens. Well,
Act
ready to
1.
start?
Yes. Act 1.
Act 1. Okay, Cratchit, you can go home. Wait. Don't watch this part. 1,080, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Okay.
The sleeping bag. The sleeping bag goes on the couch there.
Patrick has it.
Do you believe in me or not? No. Oh! Do you believe in me or not? Yes, yes, yes. Other part, Rick and Morty.
Okay, now let him sleep. Patrick. Just say,
He is this not doing this to Bart.
you have to say,
No,
three
no.
spirits will visit you tonight.
Three spirits will visit you tonight.
Listen to them.
What?
Say it out loud, Pat.
Aloud.
Listen to them.
Listen to your dreams. No, listen to them. Listen to them. Your dreams will be released in mine. First year. The first bear will be here. One upscaled. I am the ghost of Christmas past. I will take you long ago. Oh, rest is better than you must go with me now. Look at this. Don't watch this because I'm going Don't watch what I'm doing.
Come on, Pat, you get to be the ghost of Christmas past. Get out of there.
What is the ghost of Christmas past?
That takes him to his past.
Like this?
No, that's the future. Past is the first one.
Past. I like that one. Past. Mommy, don't watch this one. Don't do that. I'll have to do this.
Okay, well go ahead, put your show on. Come on. You're still the ghost of Christmas past. Go ahead, what happens then? Ask Scrooge how he feels, ghost of Christmas past. How do you feel about these things long ago?
How do you feel about these? Don't show me anymore. Don't show me anymore. Don't show me anymore. Leave me. Leave me. Ow! Go, go, go. Whose spirit are you? I'm the spirit of the Christmas present. Okay.
Touch my pocket and see what is happening tonight.
Don't watch this program. We're See? Whose house is this?
Say it slowly for him. Say it slowly for him.
Say one part.
One part at a time. Say it's. It's Patrick. Say it's Bob Cratchit's.
It's Bob Cratchit's. It's Bob Cratchit's house.
The man who slaves for you.
No! Stop! Stop!
The man who slaves for you for many years.
The man who saved for you many years.
Have you never been here before?
Have you never been here before? Yes. When? Before. Okay, now. But I can't. Future. Soon. Yeah, I'll do that. Over your eyes, Mom.
I thought you said I was supposed to say, oh. No, the Ghost of Christmas Future doesn't say anything. You just say, Grant. You must be.
You must be the ghost of Christmas future. No, the one talks. The one talks at least once. No, I heard it. Like,
Yeah, it goes.
pretend like you're not gonna say that.
No, that's not that one. We're not doing that one. Not the Mickey Mouse one. Go ahead.
Whisper.
Come on, guys.
Take me to the graveyard. Let's see, who were some of the chairs for the graveyard? Yeah. Don't watch this part. That'll be covered. Whose lonely grave is this? Whose lonely grave is this? It's yours, lonely Emmy either Scrooge. No, you have to like push me in, like pretend to push me in. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Bling, bling, bling. Why, it's Christmas morning. 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 Why, it's things can be changed. Let's see. Turkey. Cratchit? What? You were supposed to be working today. Why aren't you there? Because I'm tired. Well, I'm giving you a raise. No. Merry Christmas. Now we are.
How are you going to be on TV?
Very good, boys. Very, very good, boys.
Bow, Patrick, bow.
Bow. And that was in that play? That was Mr. Scrooge.
Ryan Burns as starring as Ebenezer Scrooge, and Patrick Burns as Bob Cratchit, the Ghost of Christmas Past,
the Ghost of Christmas Present, the Ghost of Christmas Future,
and a special appearance by Denise Burns
And
as
Daddy.
the dancer.
And then I was Marley.
As the dancer Belle.
He was
And
Marley.
Patrick Burns also
Was Marley.
Marley.
Morley, too.
Jacob Marley.
Well, we're done.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
Show us how the snake looked in the hole.
Well, the play is
Thank you.
over.
See?
Change the counter, Ryan.
You did.
I want to see.
All right.
You to be the snake.
You get it, Ryan. Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan, what's your name?
So, because I understand it and that.
How old are you?
Oh, screwed up. Good. Thanks, Pat. Good, Ryan.
It is sponsored by I am 7. I am 8. My name
You're
is
7.
Ryan Burns. I am 8. Patrick is 5. He is sponsored by Denise Burns and Ryan Burns.
And Daddy Burns.
And
I want to see you be the snake.
Oh, I can't be the snake. That's your job. I can never be.
No, like this.
All right. No, wait.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, Ryan's singing a song now.
Christmas Day is here, it's here, it's here. You can see the brightness of Christmas. Another song.
Hey, Pat.
See.
Pat and
Oh, wait a
Ryan,
minute.
stand up
She come
together.
around when she
Wait a minute.
comes.
No.
Stand next to each other right there and sing Rudolph. Are you ready?
No.
Both of you sing
Christmas
Rudolph.
and Holly.
Rudolph. Come here, Pat. Stand next to your brother.
No.
Okay.
On Comet. On Dasher. On Dancer. On Comet. On Cupid. On Donner and Blitzen. On Prancer and Vixen. And the most famous reindeer of all, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, had a very shiny nose.
Hold on.
And if you ever saw him, he would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to love and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Now let's sing Christmas in Hollywood.
Ryan actually goes sing those in this river, so you can say it, so all the other reindeers. That's what we call them reindeers.
Deer.
Reindeer, yeah.
Laughter called him names.
They never let poor Rudolph.
They never let poor Rudolph run any reindeer games. When foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, is your nose so bright? Won't you buy my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeers loved him.
As he shouted out with glee,
And shouted out with grief.
Rudolph the red-nosed
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer,
will go down in
you will go down in story. You will go down in his story.
Now let's sing Christmas in
That's how it goes.
Okay.
He didn't sing it
How
right.
about
Christmas in Hollywood. Light the candles for 8 days and nights. We will remember in Hollywood. From days of old, stories are told. We will remember in Hollywood. In the ancient days of Israel. In the ancient days of Israel. We will remember in Hollywood. Light the candles for 8 days and nights. We will remember in Hollywood. From days of old, stories are told. We will remember in Hollywood. Hurry up from school.
That. And you too.
Good boys, guys.
And how about one more of a
I have one. Don't. I have one.
Patrick's turn.
Don't.
Patrick's turn. Okay, go ahead. Stand nice. Frosty back at it.
You
All right.
sing too.
Ryan, if you can't be serious, you'll be out. Go.
Frosty the snowman had a very cloudy day. Had a shoe didn't know he's made of snow. How he came to life one day. Frosty the snowman had a very cloudy day. But
No, you don't complete. You don't. Frosty the snowman did a summer's hot that day. So we waved goodbye and said, "Don't you cry, I'll be back someday."
There must have been, this song goes, Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman was a fairy tale, they say, but the children know, though he's made of snow, how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the snowman was hot that day. With goodbye saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday." Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty. Thumpity thump thump over the hills of snow.
Okay, my turn.
Let me do that. Turn it around.
Open sleigh.
Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow. The one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Bells on bobtail, making serious right. Now what fun it is to ride a Sing a song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one horse open sleigh.
Did you turn the stereo itself off, David?
No.
Did you close the door? Where you were?
No, I only flipped the record over.
All is bright, all is sunny. Heaven and earth will receive. I know I'll never last.
I hope so.
I don't think you knew the beginning either.
Silent night, holy night.
Whoa, get out of
All is calm, all is bright. One virgin, mother and child. Holy infants are tender and mild.
Sleep
In heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Hey Patrick,
This
what are you doing there?
is roasted.
Ryan, what are you doing?
This is roasted.
You trying to burn it up so Santa Claus won't leave you guys anything? I don't want to get too close to the fire, guys.
Here, let me help you guys.
It is no roast.
Let me help you
It
guys.
is a roast.
Where's your hook? Did you give the hook to me? For
Yeah. Rest for bait by Patrick on the fireplace.
Not to burn inside.
You're right.
Yeah, now to burn.
Here.
It's going to be roast. Ow! Oh, ow! Oh, ow! Now for cook inside.
Ryan, that's on. It's recorded now. What you did is recorded. Okay, so
Excuse you. Okay.
people will know exactly how you always
Patrick,
were.
come on. Where's the other hooks at, David?
Tony, it's
Heat
stinky.
it up. I heat it up. It's not going to carry off the stores because I'm heating it up.
Fine. Yeah.
I like
Ryan,
it.
no. I mean, it's on camera. I can't watch you.
Don't act like your cousin, Michael.
You know, it's to be. People will think you're.
I don't approve of it. Here.
Come on, Ryan.
Here. How do I
Daddy,
get
put
it all
this
again?
beside mine.
Push that for you.
What happened to my note?
Oh, God, it's right there.
What happened to my note?
It may be on the dining room table. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll put this right here. Okay. Right beside yours. Okay. Is that good?
Yeah.
So we have Mom and Dad and Ryan and Patrick.
4.
4 of us.
Yeah.
That's our family.
If me was here,
Well, hey,
Daddy, if me was here and me and that's here would be 1,
that's right.
2,
But hey,
4, 5.
Santa Claus is coming, so I think we really should sleep.
Well, Ryan's putting his note on.
Get notes out, and I really think we should get.
I have to read the Christmas stories. Hey, David.
Yeah.
Where's the regular camera? I want you to take a picture of the boys in front of the fireplace with their stockings hung with a traditional camera.
Okay.
I'm giving these cookies. Mommy! Mommy, you broke the truck! Mommy, look what he did! Let's go!
Okay, I'll fix it. Patrick, I'm getting you off food buckets.
Now we'll fast it door.
Daddy will fix it.
Don't look.
What? Don't you want to see what you're... tell Daddy to get you a little plate.
Daddy, give me a new.
Is that a fresh plate?
Snowman cookie.
Gotcha.
Call me, eat the cookie. Good too.
Wow, look at this. Cookies, you're leaving for Santa.
Oh.
And these are milk.
Okay, Dad, you want to get him milk?
You're right, you hold the glass.
And I'll pour it in. And I'll pour it in.
Give about half a glass. Got it again.
I know.
Half a glass now. Not too much, guys. Half a glass. Because remember, he has to go to everybody else's house too. Do it front of the fireplace. Just push you guys.
Like a teaching train.
What's she cheering for? Ryan left a letter too, reminding him what he wanted.
There you go, your front fireplace.
What does it say, Ryan?
Ryan, Pat, front
I would
fireplace.
like the hamburger, McDonald's snack maker, and the drink maker. Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, and All Stars, Pac-Man, Little Arby's and Albies, Little Eden Park, the Power Rangers Command Center, Lord Zed, and all the Power Rangers. Love, Ryan Burns.
That's very nice.
Okay.
Patrick, what did you want from Santa this year?
Edgar.
Eggward.
Yeah.
Okay, Eggward. What else?
How about I give you the notes so you can write down?
Wait,
No.
no, I want to ask him.
No.
What does he want?
Front fireplace, Ryan.
He's telling
Pat.
me.
Pat. Come over, tell mommy.
Edward.
Before I get front fireplace, okay, push you.
What else?
I don't want to spell it.
He will in a minute. You tell me what you want first.
Now give both of you guys.
And cities and buildings and houses and
No, take a picture of our bed. Put it
You have to get push both of you guys.
see. See.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Hey, David, you didn't have the date on here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then take this third one and go hit once. Takes the one part of it off, and that clears it. Come on, guys. Hey.
Okay, it's time to read our story.
This is gonna come, guys.
I'm gonna get on.
It's 10:40, guys. It's 10:40.
It says 10:45 in here.
Okay, it's 10:40. So if you guys don't want Santa Claus to come, keep it up and he won't come at all. No, that's it.
I want to have a
No. Tigers. You a tigers. Tigers? You a tig?
Start eating takers. If we didn't bother that plant, we left him out when we were at church. It's part of the reason why I put him away, so he doesn't bother the plant.
No, that's all right. Call him up.
David, don't get here on. He likes it. That feels better already. Gee. It's just my baby. Where's David? Where's David? I think the baby probably was brushed. Do you want brushed? Is the baby one brushed? He's looking at you because he knows you brush him. Does the baby want brushed? Does the baby want brushed? Okay, he's looking at
Look
you.
at that Tigers.
He's looking at you because he knows you
Here,
brush him.
take.
Ask him if he wants brushed. He's waiting for you.
Hi, Tigers. Oh. No, he's saying, ooh, what's this?
Yeah, well, like I said, not too
Oh.
tough, David. He's old.
Yeah.
Don't do hard.
He likes it, huh?
It feels
Yeah, he likes it.
better. This is basically a picture
Yeah.
of your arm.
He likes it, huh, Tigers? Huh?
Saying light on it. Did you have the light on?
There's no
Very
light.
dark.
Well, it means that there's not, it has a 2 lux. It means that we should have more light, but it still will take everything.
It feels better.
Yeah, he's definitely getting bony. Do this.
I know.
He's old. He's like that, huh? He's old, these.
Wash.
See, cats usually live calm.
The average age is 17, and he's 16 and
17
a
years.
half.
He's 16 and a half. Nobody's ride for a couple of years. I like to. You gotta take. He's a Tigers. Yeah. You got Tigers. You got take. You got Tigers. Aww. Aww. What you doing? 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 What? What'd you get? Ryan got.
This.
Wow. Look at Pat
Please.
Wow. Holy mackerel.
Jeez. Gold.
You got gold.
Patrick, your nose and your ball's down here.
You got gold.
Hey, Chris Kringle.
I got Daddy. I got this.
I see that. I see that.
What'd you get? Oh, a plane. A
jet,
jet.
huh?
I did.
Ooh, they're different. Oh boy, what's that on the floor? Over there in the box?
Oh, wow.
Can I see it?
Okay. It'll be heavy.
Heavy.
Can't carry it.
Look. Oh, a little house.
What is that?
House.
And look at all these.
House.
Who's this?
That's Mom. D-E-N-I-S-E.
A-E.
Who's Dave? Who's that?
You. Daddy, here. I have an extra little bag so I can put some.
Was that nice?
Here's another house.
That's nice.
It's hardware, right? Patrick's is a hardware store. See, it was so you like tools.
Is this
You drop it. Don't drop it, Pat.
Hardware store.
Be careful.
I don't know.
Where's the stuff?
Papa
Ooh,
Joe's.
You like that?
Open all night diner.
There's a
Sable. You know what? We don't see it was here because we got candy cane on here.
Yes, that's
I saw candy canes in my phone.
You did?
I saw one.
You want any on the tree? Yeah. Oh. Oh, look. One bite.
Oh yeah.
Look. Two.
Get those too.
Yep.
Right
Where?
there.
Wow.
I wanted that, Mommy.
Holy man.
I wanted this.
Oh my goodness.
Can I get water? Drink fountain.
I got egg word. Mommy, look what I got.
Egg word. He got egg word.
Egg word. Who's egg word?
Egg
Is that
word.
something
That's
you eat?
egg word.
Egg word.
I wanted it.
That's
Egg word. Egg.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
wanted it.
What's that? The game. I've never seen that game.
What's it?
What's this? This
There's
is
nothing
breakfast.
in here.
Jack in the box. Jack in the box. Breakfast. Restaurant. New. Yeah, it's called Jack in the Box. You better have Dad put that on for you. Wow.
Daddy,
Yeah, Pep.
Look, Brian, you got
I wanted this.
I don't know, Howard or Allen or something.
Where at, huh, Pep?
Drink fountain.
Drink.
Merry Christmas, David.
Merry Christmas, Denise. Okay. No, the decals.
Tape end. David, tape end. We have another tape.
Yeah, tape in. Where till it goes.
Okay.
Hey. Daddy, I like this and this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all of these. Who's this, Mommy? Who
Must be
got?
yours.
Huh?
Must be yours over there.
May
What's
I?
that?
Yeah, yours.
Wow, Peg, I think both you guys got one now. Wow.
But Daddy is different.
It's different with me.
Because this runs on our front.
Oh, that you pull.
How do I know when it goes off?
Wow.
I can't do it. I don't know how to go. So let's turn it off. Put this thing down. Where does this go? Hey, Daddy, Daddy, this is different. Daddy, it's different. Daddy, Daddy, this is the same. Daddy,
Oh yeah.
Daddy,
What's different?
that's